back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Let's get straight into it. But before I get into it, make sure you hit that like button. When you hit that like button to help my videos and channel grow, I'm gonna give y'all time to hit that like button. Alright, let's get into it. Young Thug judge punish a woman, offer her 20 days in jail or 5 days of trial. Now, she was picked to do jury duty, and she is not having it. Y'all know, we as the people, we hate to do jury duty. We try to find every excuse to get out of jury duty. Well, this lady right here, she called the fire marshals and told them the court was packed. They need to shut it down to get out of jury duty. This lady had a doctor's note to get out of jury duty. This lady played sick to get out of jury duty. This lady had dementia to forget out of jury duty. This lady did everything in her power not to show up, and that she did. She didn't show up. And the judge is saying, listen, I'm gonna give you 20 days in jail, or you come to trial for 5 days, and we'll go from there. And she picked, okay, I'm gonna come to trial for 5 days. But this is my thing, man. Why make people come that don't want to be a part of the trial? I feel like when they make people come and sit there through this long process, these people may take anger out on the person that's on trial and not give them a fair trial, or it may go the other way. They don't purposely try to find a person not guilty because they don't want to be there. But y'all check this video out. Get in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Have y'all ever had to do jury duty? Let me know, did you do it? Or did you come up with an excuse? Or you still on the run for jury duty? Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is your boy John Aqua, man. Make sure y'all click the link in the comment section. He got a link tree. You can find him on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. He got his own website, man. Listen, make sure y'all click that link in the comment section and check out John Aqua. Follow him on Instagram. Yeah, you already know. Turn him up. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let him know I sent you. This song right here, 101, this for the grown and sexy. This for the mature crowd. You want to have a good time? Turn on John Aqua. 101. Check it out.
Yeah. Talk with baby, we can get a one-on-one. And I know already you got all these runners. But since I seen you, I've been trying to run up. And you know I've been steady on the come up. Yeah, you know I've been steady on the come up. And since I seen you, I've been trying to run up. How you been, man? I've been on them promise. Say, how you been, man? I've been on them promise.
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. I continue watching.
Good morning.
Okay, madam, you are here present for an order for show cause. Just to recall or recap your situation, we called you in for a jury service on May the 19th. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. On May the 19th, you expressed to my court staff that you were very angry, and you're the person that called the fire marshal that day, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you? And the fire marshal arrived and indicated to us that we were not over the above authorized number for that particular space, and that we still had proceedings on that day. You recall that?
I recall it, yes.
Okay. Do you also recall that you were supposed to come back And did you fill out your initial questionnaire?
Yes, I came back to do that.
Okay, did you do that on the 21st of June?
Yes.
All right. So, you were supposed, and then at that point in time, you were supposed to be examined for hardship, is that right?
Correct.
All right. And you left. Is that correct?
On the 21st of June,
Yes.
after I finished filling out the form they sent, I'll come back on the date that it was supposed to come back to.
Okay, all right. And
I missed that date.
why did you miss that date, madam?
I was at work, and I forgot about it.
Say again?
I was at work, I went to work, and I forgot about it.
You forgot about it?
Yes.
Okay, well, once you remembered, did you think to contact the jury clerk's office or
I received
contact the court?
I received a phone call from your clerk's office stating that I was supposed to be there that day, and I said, I forgot, my fault. He said, moving forward, you just need to continue to call, and your next call date was supposed to be like July 7th. Before July 7th could come, I was called again by the sheriff, who said that basically I was legally out of line, or contempt out of court, and that I need to come and pick up this paper, which I have, and to show up today.
Madam, you understand that I have to account for all of you. That's the whole purpose of jury selection, is to, once you're summoned, until you're properly either selected or excused, I have to account for all of you. I just can't just ignore the fact that you just didn't come on a So, you know that contempt is punishable by a fine of $1,000 and 20 days in jail and or both?
Yes.
So why shouldn't I hold you in contempt for failing to come when you were ordered?
I honestly forgot the second date to come back with my hardship, because I really want to.
Say again? Because you
I
what?
honestly forgot about the date that I was supposed to come back for the hardship. I really did want to come and do what I'm doing now, to tell you that I'm still not fit to come and be a juror. But I missed that date because I went to work, and I did not have it as a reminder in my phone on alarm. So it wasn't being malicious this time.
Madam, here's the thing. A lot of people, I told you the very first day you came here that there's a certain level of, or can be a certain level of annoyance that goes along with being considered for jury service. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And do you remember why I told you that? Do you remember the conversation or the circumstances surrounding that at the representation of flag? What did I tell you about that? Do you recall?
No.
What do you do for a living?
I am an educator and a coach.
Okay, so you teach children?
I do.
Okay, so I'm sure that you have a great attention to be able to pay attention. So what did I tell you about the flag and about the circumstances of you being there and being annoyed?
Sir, I don't recall.
Because you were angry?
Very much so.
Well, that's the whole purpose. People are angry and annoyed having to come for jury service. Everybody, we get this from everybody. And there are all types of people that we summon for jury service to be considered. Educators, doctors, lawyers, people that work in retail, people that do sales, and everybody's got something that they have to necessarily do. That summons, we know, interrupts your ordinary everyday life. And I think I made it very clear to you at that point in time. But, one, to call the fire marshal. Two, to be, which is your right. Two, to be annoyed, which is your right. But three, just to not show up, that I find that to be unacceptable. And it's okay to be annoyed and upset because, I told you that service members give us the ability to do that. That flag represents the greatest ideals of democracy. And that jury service and you honoring jury service is one of the best and highest ways of service. I'm not down on the floor, madam. Look at me. This is very, very serious. It's one of the most important civic obligations that we can have. And for you just to make short shirt of it, and for you to just dishonor by just not showing up and not doing anything in terms of in terms of being here, I find that to be just unacceptable. So what do you think I should do with you?
Great thing about your job, no one can tell you what to do.
Oh, yes, ma'am, they certainly can. I am subject to review like everybody else. There are several appellate courts, and there's a body in Georgia that certainly can tell me what to do. I am not omnipotent, and I am not trying to exercise that right. But I do have the right and responsibility to make sure that those who come before us for this particular purpose properly do what they're supposed to do. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. So back to my initial question, what do you think I should do because you did not honor the procedure as we've indicated? There have been scores of people that have come in here and just been subject to examination, and we've dealt with them the way that the law provides, and they presented their hardships. I assume that you had a hardship because you're an educator. You didn't give us the opportunity to do that for you. You just decided you weren't going to come.
That's not true. Again, I stated, I literally forgot. It was not a malicious act. It was not that I just decided not to come or show up that day. I came 2 other dates that I did not want to come, and I came. So no, that day, it was not something that I purposely did so that I could be here right now for you to yell at me. I would have came back had I remembered.
You're missing the point of me fussing at you. Do you understand why I'm annoyed?
No, because there's so much more other things that's more important to me that I know you have to do, so no, I don't understand.
The fact that I'm annoyed is because you just decided that you were going to do what you're going to do and not show up. And the fact that your actions at this point in time are not of somebody that is not being malicious, but is somebody that's being just deceitful.
Again, I didn't purposely. Those children, those 560 children that I work with every day, Monday through Friday, were very important. My job as...
And we get that, but you have to allow me to, in a process where you show up and then we ask you questions about that, we make that determination. That's what the law requires. It's not that I didn't want to examine you for hardship. You self-circuited and shorted the process by not showing up. Because had you come on the day that we told you to come on, you'd have come up here, we'd have gone ahead and asked you the questions, I'd ask you about your circumstances, and we would have made an adjudication as to whether or not you could serve as a juror. I didn't even get a chance to take into account your individual circumstances. That's what a hardship examination does, and that's what everybody else who's been examined for hardship went ahead and did. You didn't do that. You decided, well, hey, I'm not going to show up. That's why I'm annoyed. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find you in willful contempt. When we start this trial, you're going to come for the first 5 days of trial. You can take leave, you can take vacation, whatever. So when this case starts, you'll come or else I'll jail you for 20 days. Choice is yours. 5 days of trial. Whenever this thing starts, we'll notify you and give you plenty of notice. 5 days of trial because I want you to see the process. I think that's important. And I think that those who know you need to see this is important. So it's either 5 days or 20 days in jail. 5 days of trial observation or 20 days in jail. What do you want to do?
I'll do the 5 days.
We'll do an order to that. We'll do an order to that extent, and we will make it available. We will contact you accordingly, and that will satisfy your contempt. So, if you don't come, you'll serve the 20 days in jail. There won't be any further discussion. The day I tell you to come, you'll need to come, and you'll need to be here for 5 days. After that, we're done. You satisfied your contempt. All right? If you don't come on the day that I tell you to come for our good cause, then the sheriffs are going to pick you up, and that'll be you'll do the 20 days. So are we clear with one another?
Yes.
All right, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. All right, madam, you may be excused. We'll be in touch with you, okay? Thank you. Mr. Kearns, just do an interim order, consistent with the way we did for the other juror that we're having here come for 5 days, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, just clarify, she's going to be excused for that.
Yeah, yes, for purposes of your examination, she will be excused. Anybody have any objection to that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right.
Look, clickbait, everything I do keep going viral. Louis on my leather, got my laces throwing spirals. Rappers, they been washed, I got them throwing in the towel. Chirping on them, net them birds dead, just like owls. Clickbait, everything I do keep going viral. Louis on my leather, got my laces throwing spirals. Rappers, they been washed, I got them throwing in the towel. Chirping on them, net them birds dead, just like owls.
Alert! Promo alert! Listen, if you guys want promo, DM me on Instagram at Music101CEO. Music101CEO. I'm doing $20 promo. For $20, you will get one video promoted on my YouTube channel. For $40, I will promote 3 videos for you on my YouTube channel. $60, I'll promote 6 videos for you on my YouTube channel. And $120, I will promote 12 videos for you on my YouTube channel. You need YouTube promo? You trying to get your business up? You trying to run your numbers up? Hit me up at Music101 CEO. Hey, you don't want to miss it. The results is great.